All right, game recap. Mistakes were made. First half is what put us in the hole. We should have easily won this one based on the way we played in the second half. We just didn't execute. We had the opportunities. I think we got 3 interceptions, maybe 2 in the second half that we just didn't capitalize on. Allowed a touchdown from a field goal block as well. That hurt. Even though we got one that gave us 2 on an extra point, he got one that actually gave him 7. So that hurt, which, as you can see from the score, was a clear difference maker there. I mean, Davis, 584. I came out too much trying to mix it up. And, I mean, you know how I like to play. I don't like to just come out and just do certain things. But, oh, wrong one. But I ended up just slinging it. His defensive line is stupid. It's really hard to run against his defensive line. So I knew I would have to throw more. But anyway, I tried out a new playbook with this team. Worked pretty well. Was able to get some interesting plays out of it. But 28-46, 60%, the 1 interception. And then 2 tubs. So Damian was able to get 14 of 52, but like I say, I'm not able to really get any big time runs. Great distribution here, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3. I mean, that's great distribution amongst the receivers. No cheesing for just one there, but 4 receivers over 100. That's stupid. So the rookie here, James, he just got signed off the practice squad, came in, played well, but they don't actually have it listed. But they gave him a fumble that turned the game around. We were on our way to go up and to tie it or get close. I can't recall, but he basically had a 14-point swing because he fumbled and it was a scoop and score. So. But he played a good game. He did catch that one bomb early on, the 71-yarder. Nico had a good game, too. He caught that one bomb as well, 79. Cooks got involved a lot more than he normally does as well. Solos, not many. Stingley and Cloud. Assist, Theory, Cloud, and Theory leading overall. Tackles for a loss, 6 of them. Oh, Van Ginkel. See, I knew this too. As soon as I traded Harris, I said, I'm going to mess around and lose a linebacker. I need him back now. Man, I hope that's not a long time. Anyway, sacks, we had 3, 4.5 there. Theory, Clark, and Grenard was able to get busy. Stingley, Petrie, and Thomas got interceptions. 3 pass deflections. Robert Brown was a receiver and deflected 1. Dante, I thought, should have had one of them as an interception, but we'll take that incompletion there. 1 forced fumble there by Van Ginkel. Bounced around, and then I think Mo Alley Cox had picked it up. No defensive touchdowns, though. All right, highlights. Let's take a look here. Just watch his linemen. I mean, like, look at the defense. Like, I mean, 3 guys over there, 3 blockers, you know, so. Pancakes. Get some syrup for them pancakes. But look at the blocking, though. It's weird. 66 is in front of Grenard and leaves him, and then Grenard gets killed by 78 Kelly. And then 66 goes up and 56 punishes Petrie, and then you're not one-on-one tackling. Even Wilkins is a good safety, but he's not one-on-one tackling him. So this one was just a bad play call. It's a slow running play. I had enough time Like even with him sending extra people, I had enough time. I mean, I could have actually hit X right here, but I was trying to let it develop more and see what happened with the whip route, and then it was just too late. So yeah, that was a bad play there. And then Taylor, first half, we just couldn't stop him. I mean, this was just, we boxed all of this up here. I mean, he could have thrown it out right there. I didn't have him boxed. We get all the pressure through, basically, almost everybody's through. And then I don't know what this animation is. Like, look at, I mean, theory, mind you, is an X factor with shutdown. But his man coverage is terrible. But look at that. Ball's in his hands and he reaches out. I hadn't even switched. You can see I didn't even switch. That's just the animation they decided to give me. And then that was a funny animation too. But he just went for 6 there. Came back. He ran a lot of cover 3 lock, which looks like cover 2. So if you're playing anybody that likes cover 3 lock, you're going to look at this and think that's cover 2, right? But it's not. But cover 3 lock has the same issues as like a cover 3 sky. Well, really more like a cover 3 seam. But the safety steps up, and then after that, it's Long, who's the rookie, who actually just outruns everybody. So the corner is slow getting back. So, I mean, if you got enough time and you got a burner, that cover 3 lock is barbecue chicken. He only rushed 3, so had plenty of time. And then Davis, I actually free-formed this one. Got a little nervous. I saw that he was open, but see how I step up right here? Because I'm like, I don't know if Davis can reach him. So from the 20, I mean, we got 30 yards there. Dang. That's almost 70 in the air for Davis. So good pass there. Because he was running so well, you know, I knew he would try to hit me with some play actions. I know he also likes to run a lot of streaks these days. So I was trying to make sure I covered the streaks. We did okay, but we did let some through on this one. We just pretty much had, you know, the streak was covered. The corner might have been open if he didn't run into my corner. The streak would have been open if I hadn't been playing up top because the corner got bumped off. But he did have the drag there. So this was a bit of a coverage sack. He may have been waiting on something in particular, and it just didn't show up there. So here's one of the streaks. I think this was third. Yeah, 3rd and 18. So kind of no streaks are coming. I think this may have actually been a cover 3 seam or cover 3 buzz seam maybe. And Stingley just gets beat. No animation on him at all. Just waits, gets the tackle. There's a lot more plays in that second quarter. This one was just silly. So Dante, this was 3, but Dante just waits and lets him run right up on him. Mind you, they're the same speed, I think. Dante may be 1 faster than Taylor. I think Taylor's 95, Dante's 96, something like that, or vice versa. But yeah, it's kind of wild running back, beating a fast corner like that. So we come out in the second half and he runs cover 2 again. You know, so basically mixing up his cover 3 lock looks with the cover 2. I kind of picked up on that early. So every now and then I would run a beater for a cover 2 just to see. And this one actually happened to be it. I like this play because it's not just a streak. It's a post, and then watch Nico. He actually is bending out already. So when I freeform out, then it's just even better. So it's a good play against cover 2, which I thought it might be, but turned out it was. This one, this was when the score was 36-35, I think. let me see, 27, 35, 18, and yeah, we're about to kick a field goal. So 31, 35 right here, and he's up. And so I tell myself right before, I was like, I should hold it. And then I see that animation off the line, and I'm like, oh, shoot. Yep. And I tried to switch and move on to somebody else. Couldn't do it. So that was 6. I got one earlier for a 2-point conversion, which was made it a 1-score game earlier, but that made it, turned it into what would have been a 1-score game, a 1-point game, turned it into an 11-point game. So this one here, got a little pressure on him with the safety blitz on the outside there. No, it wasn't this play. I was thinking of something else. I kind of expected Pierce to run a post here, but he ended up running dig, basically a levels concept with a streak on the outside, corner on the right. And he just underthrew that. And Stingley was able to get him one. Surprised he didn't drop it. Stingley's not very good at catching. All right, so this one, another cover 3 look. So I hit the seam immediately, and then he drops it. I started to challenge it, but I knew I would need my timeouts. But I mean, he catches it 1, 2, drops. I doubt that would have been reversed, but I don't challenge enough to know how well they do that. But yeah, so he runs that back for a touchdown, puts us in a big hole. Then he bails out on over the top coverage. Cooks has a step, so just threw that one up. I hate that I didn't freeform it. I should have freeformed it. That might have been 6 if he freeforms it up enough, but good one there. We get a score with Dameon Pierce. And so we're looking at, what was it, 24, 31, 46 to 49 at this point, basically. Or no. 39, 38, 39, something like that. Anyway. This one here was expecting Pierce again to run those crossers and have a streak going, and so we pretty much covered those. I mean, he could have hit the streak. I mean, position-wise, Dante's in a bad position there, but by now he's so far back that it'd be a little bit too difficult for him to do it. Wish we would have gotten a fumble here. That would have been sweet, would have turned the game around, but ended up getting the punt. Drove the ball down, got the score with a quarterback draw. Davis Mills got his rushing touchdown, and then onside kick, couldn't get it. I have no idea why he ran this 1st and 10. I only had one timeout. He could have just taken the knee, but he still ran the ball there. Wish we would have made him fumble. But 49 to 46, absolutely ridiculous game for me. I got to work on this playbook and learning some of the good plays to run in the red zone. So we'll come back and do that. Let's make sure the game's saved. So I got to work on the red zone plays a little bit more, and just work on scheming with this playbook. So, but I like it. It has a lot of different plays, a lot of different things. It fits a little bit better. I'd only ran the Ravens because I had 2 mobile quarterbacks. That was the only reason why I used the Ravens playbook before. So I just standardized across all my leagues using Ravens. But now I have Green Bay and 221. So I'm working on this playbook. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with it. It actually works out pretty well. Let's see, strong arm. He's at 80. Got an ability. What you get? What you get? Closer, safety valve. give me something, like something useful, man. God dang. Freaking Davis, man. Like, okay, he can get into this and he can throw on the run. I don't run a lot of rollouts with him. Like, golly, man. These is just some trash abilities, man. Okay, we'll take what we can get. And then what's his? He's a run stopper by default, so. But we're going to go field general. All right. We good, man. GG's, Smitty. That means he's probably going to win the division. Right now, I think he's, yeah, so he's 5-2, Titans 2-5, Jags 1-6. So he got the head-to-head against me now. That's 2-0 this season. So he probably got the division. So now I got to fight to make sure that I get enough W's to make the 7th seed or better. So we'll catch you on the flip.